You trust your earning. You trust that you can provide for yourself. You trust that the work you do produces income. You trust that your capacity to earn is a real thing, built over years, sustained by who you are, and reliable in the ways that matter. This trust is not arrogance. It is not magical thinking. It is not a refusal to face economic reality. It is something simpler and stronger. It is the steady recognition that you have earned before, and you are earning now, and you will keep earning because the capacity is in you, and the capacity does not disappear. You have a record. Look back. You have earned money, maybe a little, maybe a lot, maybe steadily, maybe in fits and starts, but you have earned. The proof is in your past. You have done the work and received the compensation more times than you can count. That record is yours. It does not disappear because the current month is uncertain. It does not get erased by a slow week. The fact that you have earned consistently across years is evidence about who you are. You are someone who earns. That has been true. That continues to be true. Your capacity is built, not borrowed. The skills you used to earn were not given to you. You built them through education, through experience, through trial and error, through showing up to jobs that taught you things, even the bad jobs that taught you what not to do, through long hours of becoming someone competent enough to be paid for what you know. That building is not undone, even in slow seasons, even when you are between things, even when the income drops temporarily. The capacity remains in you, intact. The economy does not own your skill. The market does not own your knowledge. The setback does not own your competence. All of that is yours, and all of it can be deployed again in the next opportunity, in the next role, in the next chapter. You can earn in more than one way. The job you have now is one expression of your earning capacity. It is not the only possible expression. If this job ends, your capacity does not end. Another arrangement will form. The skills transfer. The relationships transfer. The reputation transfers. You can earn in this job, and you could earn in another, and another after that. This is important to remember when one income source feels uncertain. The uncertainty is about the source, not about you. You have many possible sources. The one in front of you may shift, but you remain capable of generating income through whatever path is available. Adaptability is part of your capacity. You can ask for what your work is worth. Asking for money does not diminish you. Setting your rate does not make you greedy. Negotiating salary does not make you demanding. These are normal professional behaviors, conducted by people who understand the value of what they offer. You are one of those people. The number you ask for can match the value you provide. You do not have to underprice yourself to feel safe. You do not have to leave money on the table to be liked. The right number is the number that reflects the real value, and you are allowed to know what that number is, and you are allowed to say it out loud. When you ask for the right number, sometimes the answer is yes. Sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes there is a negotiation. All of those outcomes are fine. The asking is what matters. The asking is part of the trust in your earning. The asking signals to the world and to yourself that the work has worth. You can receive raises and increases cleanly. When your income grows, you can let it grow. The raise is appropriate. The fee increase is appropriate. The new client at the higher rate is appropriate. None of it is luck. None of it requires you to apologize for receiving more. Your income should grow with your capacity. Your capacity has been growing. The income catching up is normal. The income exceeding what you used to earn is normal. The income reflecting who you are now, rather than who you were 5 years ago, is normal. You can take it in without flinching, without minimizing, without imagining that you do not deserve it. You trust the rhythm of your earning. Income is rarely perfectly even. Some months are bigger, some months are smaller. Some quarters are remarkable, some quarters are slow. The pattern, over time, has a rhythm to it, and you can trust the rhythm. The slow stretch is not a verdict on your career. It is part of the rhythm. The big stretch is not a permanent state. It is part of the rhythm. You stay steady through both. You stay yourself through both. You make the same calm decisions in the slow weeks as you do in the busy ones, because you know that the rhythm continues, and the average across time is what actually matters. You can trust the future without knowing it. You do not have to know exactly what your earning will look like next year or in 5 years to trust it. The trust is not based on certainty about the specifics. It is based on certainty about the pattern. The pattern is you earn. The pattern is you adapt. The pattern is you find the next thing. Whatever changes in the world, the changes will come and you will meet them. The work may change. The structure may change. The platforms may change. Your specific industry may transform. None of that disrupts the underlying pattern. You will keep earning in some form, because earning is something you do. You trust yourself to keep building. The skills you have today will not be the only skills you have. You learn new things. You take on challenges that stretch you. You add capabilities slowly through doing the work. The you of next year will be slightly more capable than the you of right now. The you of 5 years from now will be substantially more capable. That ongoing building is itself a form of trust. You do not have to know what specific skills will matter most. You trust that you will continue to develop the ones that do. You trust your willingness to keep learning. You trust your capacity to remain useful at whatever level the world requires. You can take time off without losing the capacity. When you rest, the capacity does not rust. When you take a vacation, the skill does not evaporate. When you have a slow season, the muscle does not atrophy. The capacity is in you, and it is durable. It does not require constant exercise to remain strong. This means you can rest without panic. You can step back when you need to step back. You can prioritize health, family, recovery, without imagining that the income will collapse the moment you stop pushing. The capacity holds. The income returns. The work resumes. You come back, and you are still you, with the same skills, ready to deploy them again. You handle the lean times. There may have been times when money was tighter than you wanted, times when the income did not match the bills, times when you had to make hard choices, take on extra work, cut spending, borrow, ask for help. You got through them. You are here. The lean times did not end you. They tested you, and you survived the test, and you came out the other side with more capability than you went in. If lean times come again, and they may, you will handle them again. The capacity to navigate scarcity is part of your capacity to earn. You have done it before. You can do it again. The lean times are not the end of the story. They are chapters in a longer book that keeps going. You earn cleanly. The money you make is honestly earned. You do not lie. You do not cut corners that violate your integrity. You do not exploit. You do not misrepresent. The income that comes to you is the income you actually earned through actual work in actual exchange for real value. That cleanness is its own kind of wealth. You can sleep at night because the work is honest. You can look at the money in your account without flinching because you know how it got there. The trust in your earning is built on the trust in yourself. And the trust in yourself is built on the integrity in the work. All of it connects. You provide for yourself and for the life you are building. The earning is for something. It is for the food on your table, the roof over your head, the savings that grows, the plans that develop, the future you are working toward, one decision at a time. Every dollar you earn supports the life you are building. Every honest paycheck buys another small piece of the future you are creating. You are providing for someone real, and that someone is you. You are also providing in many cases for the people you love. The earning has weight because it serves real lives. That weight is not a burden. It is meaning. It is what makes the work matter. You trust your earning because you trust yourself. This is the foundation underneath all of it. The earning capacity is not separate from who you are. It is one expression of who you are. Your steadiness shows up in the work. Your integrity shows up in the work. Your reliability shows up in the work. The trust is not a leap. It is recognition. You have shown up. You will continue to show up. The income is the ongoing evidence of that pattern, paid out over time, in the form of compensation that reflects who you are. You are someone who earns. That is who you are now. That is who you have been. That is who you will continue to be through chapters and changes, through slow seasons and abundant ones, through whatever comes. You trust your earning. You trust your capacity. You trust yourself. You always were. You are. You will continue to be.